So now we have the option to include snippets into your briefings. So when you're building out a briefing, let's just have a look at how we do this. Ignore the form metadata. This will be something we'll use later for when we're using this for populating tax forms in Logic. But for the meantime, your options here, so you're going to name this, whatever. So we've named it, and now if we want, we can just simply add a snippet to start. So notice the snippets are built in terms of questions and sections. Sections can have questions associated with them, and you can choose not to show the shared snippets, just show your own snippets, because you can build snippets yourself on the fly. But anyway, let's try here. So we might want to know address. So notice that the address this is a question sits within a section. Questions always sit within sections. So in this case, you'd have to add. So how you build these out is up to you, but you'll notice here now that we've got the provide the address option. And now we might want to add in another snippet with we need another section first. So let's see what section we can go. Let's maybe go for a work related. So in this case, we've got, this one's coming as a question, but if we want to add in a section, let's maybe go for, well actually let's take that out and we'll add in a snippet with a section first. So maybe we want a document request section, right? So now it's the document, attach the document. Of course you'd mention the document that you're after, or you'd probably mention it here. And if you do need to put in the description with more detail, put it in. These things are pretty elementary. Toggling this section or not, let's toggle this, whether it's relevant or not. Maybe that's not a great example for a toggle, but you've got your attachment in, so you're asking for a document. Maybe this is in relation to, so we've named it rental property information. Attached our document. Do we want anything more? We could go again to the snippets. Don't go straight to the questions. Maybe we need another section for work related. So work related section. And then within the work related section, we might want to put in a question via snippet rather than building it from scratch. Hours work from home. So now you've got the hours work from home. So that gives you a good, easy way to build this out. So information request tax. We'll use this one now to send out to our client. So let's go for ABC Blinds. So we're going to send it to that company. It's in relation to this company. It'll pick up the name of the person it's going to go to. Tax was the one that I used or put together a second ago. So we want it done by then, and we're going to go info request. So always keep this brief. Make sure you've spoken to the client before to let them know you're using this technical approach. Use one of the reminders that you've built. Send that off. So now that's sent. Let's go and have a look at it from the client perspective. And there it is. So, hi James, please review the questions, view the briefing detail, scroll down, view the briefing detail, no worries. And now as the client, this is pretty easy. So 388 77 77, confirm we're in. Okay, client can view the video. It'll give them a bit of a hand as to how to do this, but when they've watched it and understood, it's pretty basic. They just follow the sections, and you can see this section is about address details, needs to be covered. So let's go 22 Cambridge. So we've got a street here. And you can client can mark these as done and just allow them to keep working their way through comfortably. Some rental property information they need to, whatever documents you've described, they need to attach. So we'll just attach an arbitrary document here. Mark that as done. Their hours work from home. Mark as done. So very easy on the client. If they just want to mark it as draft, they can come back and finish it later. But in the meantime, this one is done, so let's submit that. That briefing is submitted, right? So that's gone back to the firm. And now what you can come and do is just reload here. And your client has submitted their information. You've got the address, you've got the document which you can download, and you've got the hours. Now later, obviously, we'll provide an ability to import this information into Logic.